Hey there, welcome to the Gentleman Wizard YouTube channel, and today I have a game review for you. Today I will be reviewing Friday the 13th, the game, 1 month later. So I'll break this review into 4 sections. I'm going to break it down into gameplay, graphics and sound, fun factor, and of course my final thoughts. So let's get into it. So Friday the 13th is, right now, an online-only multiplayer game. They describe this type of multiplayer game as asymmetrical. So, what an asymmetrical multiplayer game does, 2 or more people are playing a game, it's a co-op game, but they might be doing something completely different. So in this game you have the majority of people which are going to play counselors, and then you have one guy that plays as Jason. It's asymmetrical because one person plays as Jason, and his style of gameplay is going to be completely opposite of you as a counselor. And we'll get into that. So, seeing as how roles vary, gameplay is different whether you're Jason or a counselor. As a counselor, the purpose of the match is to survive 20 long minutes. Seeing as how Jason is not going to let it happen easily, it's up to you as a counselor to escape in a number of ways, via a car, a boat, or making a run for the police. As Jason, your mission is to kill the counselors, hopefully in creative fashion utilizing environment kills or the number of unlockable kills Jason has at his disposal. As a counselor, you can kill Jason, but good luck with that. So let's get into the graphics and sound. The game maps stay true to their movie counterparts. You have maps that reference the cabin and barn in part 3, the house and the staircase in part 2, and of course, the traditional cabins from part 1, if I'm not mistaken. The musical cues also do a great job invoking the atmosphere of the movie. In terms of overall graphic quality, the game is solid. The recommended specs aren't too demanding, so if your machine is not top of the line, you don't have to be too worried about being able to run it. And although there are some quirks, the graphics get the job done, minus the glitch or stutter here or there. Now this is a big category. Fun factor / replay value. I categorize these in the same section because they kind of go hand in hand. If a game is really fun, it'll have a lot of replay value. A game will have a lot of replay value if it's fun, so one hand scratches the other, or one hand washes the other, I should say. The fun factor with friends is through the roof. Best utilization of in-game chat I've seen yet. As a killer, you always feel involved. You can torment your victims by talking to them as you kill them. As a survivor, you can yell at the killer in hopes to piss him off, or distract them, nervously go quiet in hopes to lose him, or scream as you die. And if you feel like that's too much, you could also mute the people that are being a little too loud, so you always have control. The games have 3 phases, and they usually play out this way. The first phase is searching for goods to execute some sort of escape. The second phase is putting that plan into motion. As you find parts for the car or for the boat, you want to contact your pals and see if you guys could put that plan into motion. And the third is finally executing that plan, or run for your life as things go to shit. Now, of course, these 3 phases will vary depending on how soon Jason meets you and that kind of stuff, but for the most part, matches tend to play out this way, for me at least. Although on paper the options of escape are limited to a handful, the way each match can play out is just so much fun, you wouldn't be able to tell. Things could play out in a number of ways, so you never have the same gameplay twice. At the end of the day, this is one game mode, albeit an amazingly fun one. Mileage may vary depending on the user, but my rule of thumb is if you have some friends and enjoy the movies, you'll most likely get your kick out of this game. So my final thoughts are, so the game has been out a little over a month. It came out on May 25th. The game has received several patches to address party chat, glitches, and exploits. The player base for the game has begun to dry up, with less and less people returning to the game, people cheating, not enough content, and just a lot of games being available. The Steam Summer Sale just ended, and I'm sure a lot of people got their hands on some new stuff. The game is also $40, so not a lot of new people have been picking up the game because of the price barrier. The game continues to be fun, and I'm always willing to jump back in, but I've noticed myself turning to the game less and less as I've unlocked all of the interesting aspects of the game. If you're thinking about picking it up and you like the movie series and have some friends that own the game, Picking it up at full price might be worth it since you will get a kick out of playing with your friends and the movie references. On the other hand, maybe if you're on the fence waiting for a sale or more content to be released, might be the wise thing to do, as we wait to see if enough of the player base sticks around for the long haul. In short, I would give this game a 7 out of 10. There has been good support from the development team on the game, with patches being served up routinely, with them addressing issues with lobby chat, exploits, and improving matchmaking quality. The latest patch has addressed the cause of some random mid-game freeze crashes, fixed a memory leak for dedicated servers, fixed an exploit with crouching back into objects, fixed some achievements not unlocking when playing on dedicated servers.